You already know what it is. It's Compton Menace, aka OG Two Tone. I'm about to come up on you on I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
Looking for the most beers on tap, great steaks, great staff? Head over to the John B. Pub.
We got the best beers, steaks, chicken wings, nachos in town. Come see us at the John B. Pub.
The John B. Pub, the best bar in town. Come sign up for our football pool. Say hey, singing.
The number one sports podcast in Vancouver.
We're taking over the podcast scene in Vancouver. Get down or lay down.
Sometimes I wonder where the smoke go. I'm only praying for myself. I ain't thinking about another nigga. Sometimes I wanna rule the world though.
What up, Kai? Good, nigga. Hey, cuz. What up, Hey, what up, Kai? Come, Red. Get out of here, man. Yo, Mark ass. You see that shit? Shut it down. Open up the goddamn door, man. Hey, what's going on?
Shut the fuck up, blood. Y'all niggas ready to die today? Don't get quiet now. All that shit y'all throwing up out the window? What's up with it? Huh? You didn't think we saw that, huh? Let me see how you do that shit again. Let me see.
I was just playing, man. I swear I was only playing, man.
You think niggas out here playing? Huh? Niggas die every day. I kill Crips for breakfast. Don't you ever put your motherfucking hands up on no school bus, nigga? You understand me?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Y'all motherfuckers need to gangbang them books instead of trying to be something y'all ain't. Shit, you never know. Cause I might be the one to kill your motherfucking ass. Remember me. OG Two-Tone, Crenshaw Mafia, blood.
Keep a bad bitch, pocket full of cash. Living life reckless, 200 on the dash. And everything paid for, rims to the front door. Fuck having friends when you chillin' with your kinfolk. Wonder why she cheat, must be cause a man broke. Why you mad? It must be cause a man won't lift them doors up on that motherfucking Lambo. Nah, he mad. Wish you bring sand to the beach for. Yeah, was sicker than that. Young blood nigga with ridiculous stacks. All eyes on me. Like fuck it, I gotta get it. Bitches watching, want me to hit it. When I'm rolling, they see me shine. When I'm rolling, they watching. All eyes on me. You see the money, I gotta get it. You see the money, I gotta get it. You see the money, I gotta get it. When I'm rolling, they watching. All eyes on me.
Still filled with the same I grew up with. Still filled with the same that I thug with. On my day ones, that's who I with.
Still filled with the same that I grew up with. Still thug with the same thing that I thug with. On my day ones, that's who I with.
Growing up the hood, rolling up that good. Never slipping even though I don't, they wish I would.
Tonight. I'ma buy 100 bottles, you gon' buy a lot. All I need is know what's up, yeah, we in this. We gon' win this.
Look. To the grind, I still talk too. Thinking about the day they left, I got a spark too. So here's ish and your body on that ground. Need some help and ain't nobody else around. Two blessings in my life, my son and my daughter. I'm analyzing everything that I ever taught her. A lot of ish to change since I was brought up. Thinking about them days when I was caught up. Everybody on that same old, keeping up with the Jones, that's the same old flick. Talking about that classic, got it but never had it. Pulling up in that Jag, can't even gas it.
For real. And I'm Ryan up here in Vancouver, Canada.
Shout out to Canada, man. I fuck with Canada.
Perfect. You ever been to Vancouver?
Nah, they ain't let me up there yet, man.
Okay. And then I'm joined by Prince Allen, who you've been talking to. He's in Kansas City.
Casey Mo.
Hell yeah! Shout out to you, man. I fuck with Kansas City too.
Yeah, don't you have a new movie? You have a new movie coming out about Kansas City, don't you?
Yeah, I was featured in a film about the Devil Crossroads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
so it was a good thing to be a part of.
Right.
Okay, so you were born in Compton, I believe, right?
Yeah, Compton, California.
All born and raised. Then, yeah. What was childhood like for you growing up?
Shit, I would say it's like any other childhood, you know. Parents, father, mid-class family, you know. Good family, raised good. Then I didn't get in too much trouble or anything like that, you know.
Okay. And for me, I used to be an A&R, so we have a lot of friends in common, actually.
Okay.
Like I know Professor X, he's the guy in the wheelchair.
X, I know X.
Yeah.
I know X for years, man.
Yeah, I just interviewed him last week and your name came up, so it was kind of a small world that we got you on right now.
Well, I've been doing this shit for a long time. I came on the game, so it's kind of like I've been able to build as an OG, as a young dude. You feel me? So I've been able to come across everybody, you know, how to respect and embrace a good amount of good people in the culture.
Yeah, that's for sure. Another friend of our show is Glasses Malone. And
yeah, see, that's my bro too.
Yeah.
Glasses' brother, actually one of my best friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Okay. So how'd you come up with the name Compton Menace then?
Well, it kind of came with Menace. When I was around Black Wall Street,
yeah,
you know, they used to call me Slim at first.
Okay.
But as soon as we started moving around, they were like, fuck it. We came up with Menace. Said I was a fat rat.
Yeah.
And Compton just kind of got put on there as I became a rapper.
Yeah, Uncle Fat Rat. I had a song with him back in the day when I was in A&R. I put him on my track with your boy.
Hell yeah.
And because we fuck with your boy a lot, Rich Rocka now. And I mean, back in those whole Black Wall Street era was my favorite time. Hell
yeah, it was definitely a beautiful time. I always say it was right team, wrong players. I always say it. I always say right team, wrong players.
Well, then before we go any farther up on that questions, are we allowed to ask questions about the Black Wall Street days?
You can ask me anything you want to ask me.
Okay. Perfect. Prince, you got one? Shoot first.
So like what was like the first thing like when you wanted to like do music? Like what was the first song that you liked that made you that inspired you to do music?
Well, it ain't the song. I think it was just me coming up from the streets and being able to see firsthand that this shit was, you know, reachable. You feel me?
Right.
It was touchable. Like I could really have, you know, possess it on my own.
Right.
And that was really the trigger for me. I grew up around music, old school music. You know, my parents was old, and you know,
right.
So they listened to a bunch of the classic shits and had a lot of parties and shit back in that day. So I grew up off of that old classic music. So what really inspired me to do it is just been around it and seeing that it's possible.
Right. And also how did you and Game get with each other? Like just like childhood buddies, or like how did y'all like form up?
We had a mutual friend named Michael Hunt. Michael Hunt, a close partner to me.
Okay.
All red is what we call him. But when the game first started popping, it was kind of like, you know, I was in the streets doing what I was doing, and I was somebody in the streets, and you know, they kind of needed some more, you know, real niggas with them. So Mike had came and fucked with me and asked me that I want to come fuck with him, and I said, yeah. We went out, and there was a rap after that. Was history.
Yep, they needed to bring in some muscle.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Who really helped basically put you into that rapping area, or were you always rapping?
No, I wasn't rapping at all. I was a big, you know, supporter of the guys around me that was rapping. But it was kind of like, you know, everybody got to know me now. So, like, really, motherfuckers, like, so what you do? And it's just I really didn't have nothing to say. Like I'm just here for real. You feel me?
Right.
So I kind of found my own purpose within that, you know.
Okay. And back in the early days, was there a lot of Bumped and George, Big Face 100?
Oh yeah, Big Face 100 was really the muscle behind the muscle and the brains behind everything that was going on.
Yeah. Okay. Prince, shoot yours.
Yeah. Like coming from Compton, like what was it like just, you know, at that time, like living, you know, like coming from that era?
I'm basically watching the NWAs,
you know, like especially 90s and the millennium, and you know what I'm saying, the whole millennium turning to the 90s and stuff.
Yeah.
Like tell us a little bit like growing up at that time.
Well shit, I was born in 85, so I was really probably in the streets by like 96, 97. But at the end of the day, you know, I couldn't really tell you because we were just kids, just having fun every day. You feel me?
Right.
Getting into the shit that we was getting into. So it was like a regular childhood to me. I could have been in Compton. I could have been motherfucking New York. I could have been in Germany somewhere. And I feel like it would have been, you know, the same experience just coming up as a kid. It wasn't really like fucked up. Compton ain't really fucked up like that. It's just like, you know, your regular neighborhood. They got its regular problems.
Right. Did you play any other like sports when you were growing up? Or
yeah, I played football and basketball. I got shoe boxes of colleges that was interested in me. Shoe boxes of the shit, but I kind of lost the love for football. And you know,
what position was you gonna play if you
I played
did?
wide receiver.
Okay.
I see there's a lot of actual like rappers I know. All the LA guys that are their kids are all football players now. I know Warren G's kids won.
Yeah.
MC8's kids come in. And,
everybody. My little kids play baseball.
Oh, okay.
My oldest son played football too.
And you have 4 kids, right?
Yeah, I got a baby on the way actually.
Oh, so 5 is on the way.
Congratulations too.
He do any day.
Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations, for real.
Appreciate it.
I was reading somewhere when I was making my questions for you that you're really big on going to church.
Well,
or was that?
I used to be big on physically going to church, but I'm big on, you know, praising the Lord and my beliefs. But my family, my mother's big on church, so every time she get me to go to church, you know, it's a good thing.
Yeah, I think
trying to get me there every Sunday.
I've seen some interview you did, and you were all dressed up in your nice suit and going your church, Sunday church.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. Okay. And so what was it like working on the Straight Outta Compton movie? And of course, your role that you had in it as OG
Two-Tone.
Two-Tone. Yeah.
How was it like, you know, coming from, you know, being in that era and loving that music, you know what I'm saying, especially from NWA, you know what I'm saying, like the iconic group, you know what I mean? Shout out to DJ Yella, you know what I'm saying? What was it like being in that movie and also, you know what I'm saying, playing, you know, at that time, what people was going through, you know what I'm saying, Crips and the Bloods, and when kids was doing that type of shit, like how was it being a part of that?
Man, it was just a blessing. It was a blessing. It was a shout out to F. Gary Great. Shout out to Dre. Shout out to everybody who, you know, helped me get that part too. But it was just a blessing, man. And it wasn't my first movie, but it was like the first big pressure that I had just because of how much money they put into the scene and shit like that. But you know, I had to go lock down with myself and get back in my mode and went to go turn up. And I really got that scene from a guy I know named OG Too Tall. OG Too Tall from Bonnie Hunter Watts.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
you did that part well, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say that part in the movie was like the most realistic. Realistic character in your real life kind of thing, or it's almost like reminds me of like the Tupac role in Juice. Like,
hell yeah, it was for sure a blessing, and they let me get real creative and open with it. So I appreciated them for that, to be able to bring it to the screen.
Right. It showed it like the real Cali, Cali feel, because, I've been to Cali and we've been to Cali and we seen, a lot of cats like that, you know what I'm saying? And you'd be like, yo, this cat is for real, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
facts.
you can tell, like, especially coming out of acting too, you see that and you'd be like, all right, cool.
Yeah, I love it. I love California and LA.
Most love.
Yeah, I love California and LA and all that.
Oh yeah, I love California, man.
I'm too scared to go into the city, but
I tried to go to Compton, man. But my barber, my barber at the time was like, man, don't go to Compton. I'm from there, but don't go. I'm like, I'm going to Compton, period, because I just want to see it. And it is, it's historical no matter what people say. Like, I'm like, come on, man. Shit, I gotta go.
I would stick out like a sore thumb, I think, there.
Shooting movies right now.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, shit. That's love. That's love, man. That's when you know what I'm saying, with everything you can do, man, especially in hip hop. Like I keep saying, man, if you can write a rhyme, you can write a script. Like like John Singleton said, you know what I'm saying? How was it just like working, with Ice Cube and Dr. Dre and looking at Lil Cube? Like, I call him Lil Cube. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just being under their wing. And how much did they teach you?
Man, it's a lot. I actually got to work with John Singleton before he passed away too on a Snowfall.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite shows. What was your role on that?
He just put me in the motherfucker. He just put me in it because he just wanted me to be in it. This was right after I had did some shit for Irv Gotti called BT Tales, Cold Hearted episode.
Yeah.
So he just wanted me in it. He called me like, come up here. Went up there in my motherfucking tour bus. Did the role. He gave me the role. So basically our role was just in the background. We was starting off, we was having a dice game. We was fighting and, talking shit to each other. That was the little role that I had. But it was just a good thing being able to work with John Singleton before he got, passed away. Legendary shit.
Right, especially legendary shit. Yeah. Right, especially hip hop. You know what I'm saying? He brought a lot of stars from his branch, you know what I'm saying, of his movies, you know what I'm saying? This is his taste and his style, and it would never be one like him. Like, how was it, talking to John Singleton? Because I know that had to be good.
Yeah, it's crazy. The first time he called my phone, I just got back to LA. I didn't even know who. I wasn't like real familiar to who he was at the time. And he told me he think that I need to do a couple more acting classes, but I got the part if I want to come fuck with him. I'm like, all right. So I get off the phone with him and I'm like, and that was John Singleton. I'm like, who's John Singleton? The homie was like, bro, you stupid as a motherfucker, bro. You don't know who John Singleton is.
Right.
But after that, I was on tour with Chris Brown, I think. So I had to come back to LA to do the reading for it. So after we did that, fell in love with him, man. He a good guy, funny guy. Like that? He know what he want,
So what was it like?
Exactly what he want.
Right, he knows for real, and that's the thing about a director, man. They know who to pick and what not to pick. You know what I'm saying? They see the vision before it actually hit the screen.
Facts.
And
what was that tour like? Going on tour with Chris Brown? I mean,
with Chris Brown. You did a song. You did a song when I think was it on your debut album?
Yeah, no, it wasn't on my debut album. It was on probably like my second
mixtape.
But no, it was on the second project that I put out.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, man, you don't realize how big that dude is. Until you go out there and see who he is. So you go out there and see what he do with that motherfucking crowd and stadiums that sells out every show.
Tears it down. He tears it down. I actually got to see him in concert, and just the way he did it, man. Like you would think a person would never get close to Michael Jackson, but he is most definitely the Michael Jackson of his time. You know what I'm saying? They say Drake. I'm like, nah. You ever seen this man perform?
Drake just a different nigga, man. Drake
is a different dude too. He can, but performance wise and dancing, Drake don't dance. Drake give you that energy, but also it's just like
Brown gonna fuck it up.
Right, he's gonna fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? So
that's one thing though. Chris Brown, I don't know if he deserves to, but I don't know if he'll ever get it to be on the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Oh, he will. He will. Doors open now. Jay-Z in there. You will.
Yeah. Okay. I got one here. Well, you've had ups and downs over the years with Game. What's the relationship like now, you guys?
Well, I won't really call it ups and downs. You feel me? We just don't see eye to eye. We both grown, man, and that's that happens. That happens. But at the end of the day, Game cool. I'm cool. I just had to separate myself so I could go get the true meaning of my situation. That's it.
Right. Sometimes you got to do that to find your own lane.
Had to separate to make a way.
Yeah, right. Exactly. If you were having a dream dinner party and you can sit down with any three people, dead or alive, who would you want to sit down with?
I want to sit down with my father.
Okay.
Yeah, my father. That's it.
If it's any rapper that you can bring, like, just want to bring back to life in this, want to bring back, dead, like, who would it be?
I'm bringing homie Folk Ben, rest in peace, back.
Oh, yeah, Billboard.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, I know. That was shitty. He was going to be good.
Right. And being part of, because you was part of the New West, you know what I'm saying? And in that iconic picture with Nip, you, Glasses, Absol, Schoolboy Q, J-Rock, Nipsey, you know what I'm saying? Like, pretty much
Bobby Copy in that motherfucker.
Yup. So how was he, you know what I'm saying, shooting that? And was that for like the Double XL magazine at that time?
Man, that shit was so long ago. I can't even remember. I think it was for a clothing line, actually. I want to say it was for a clothing line. But we all just got together, when to go support it.
Right.
And, that created that iconic picture that you see.
Right. And you did a song with Nip too, did you?
Yeah. Man, they've been brothers for since 2010, I would say. 2009, 2010.
Right. And also, how was it like just working with him and just, how was he as a person in general, and how much impact did he have?
And Nip
was a different type of nigga. Like, most of the times when I went into the studio with Nipsey, we end up just talking a whole 8, 9, 10 hours. You get me? Just different shit we're going through. You feel me?
Right.
But he liked to read and shit, so he'd have you on some books and shit like that. Like, nigga, I ain't trying to read no motherfucking books.
Right.
But, it was just a whole different vibe. He always had time for you. You get me? He'll break anything down to you. He was a different person, bro. So, and one thing I feel like people that's not from the United States, and I'm gonna stand on this too. People that's from the United States I think they're lazy. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People that's not from the United States, I feel like they come here with a mission, and I think that's instilled in the kids and the other people that comes along with them to come over here and take advantage of something, and that's not the system to take advantage of. How you can learn different things and how you can be able to earn money. You get me?
Yeah.
So Nipsey is a part of that.
Because they have to work so hard. They have to work so hard to put on for themselves.
You feel me? Nipsey a part of that part. He was a hard worker. He understood things. He was motivated to do business and build business and let people know how to do business. Right. And that's just, I got to give that part to him for sure.
Right.
And, sorry, go ahead. I cut you off.
Oh yeah. Also, man, you did some dope things, man. Like, you actually was on DJ Paul's too, in which we got to talk about, because DJ Paul 3-6 versus motherfucking Bone Thugs is happening, finally happening. like, how was it working with DJ Paul and John Connor, on that dope ass album? You know what I'm saying? In Jim, by the way.
Man, that was actually that was another blessing too, man. DJ Paul actually took me on a tour with him. It was on a Mafia 6 tour because Juicy J wasn't there.
No shit. So, was Lord Infamous there?
No, Lord Infamous was already passed away.
Oh, okay.
So this is probably like a couple years ago. It's a couple years ago. This was before Coolster had passed away. So it was Coolster, Crunchy Black, DJ Paul, and Gangsta Boo. It was the whole group besides Infamous and Juicy J. So I had a buy-in with some of his business partners. It was like $20,000 for 20 show dates. He had like 54 show dates. So come to find out, he didn't even know nothing about the buy-in. You feel me? So after 20 days, we packing our shit up to leave. And he like, where y'all going? Y'all performing? I'm like, shit, I ain't got enough money to keep performing and shit like this. He changed the whole thing up to where I made some money and, he made me right for the rest of the tour. You get what I'm saying? And that been a close friend of mine ever since we been rocking. Ever since. And these people I met through game too. So when it became my time, it was just, the bigger thing for me.
Right.
That versus, though, I kind of wish it was Bone Thugs versus like Do or Die or something.
I don't know. Yeah. It's really close though. So
yeah, it's gonna be close because both of them is like from that the Midwest area, right?
Right. They're from the Midwest. So pretty much I think down east for no, they both Midwest. Tell you the truth. Yeah. And also it's just like, who's gonna come impactful because Juicy J got a lot of hits. And also Crazy Bone got hits, but Bone in general got their own, wave at that time too. So it's gonna be a pretty good matchup. Who you think is gonna win after that? Who you think you going with?
I gotta go with the 3-6, man. I gotta go with the 3-6.
Shout out to 3-6. Hey,
don't be mad at me. I gotta go with the 3-6, man.
Hey, don't disrespect. We had Busy Bone on the show. We had talked.
We're working on Crazy.
Yeah, we're working on Crazy. But the craziest thing is like. But also, we love to have DJ Paul, man, because listen to him too. He got a lot of gems. You know what I mean?
Nah, facts. Real smart dude, man.
Right, real smart dude. I mean, Juicy J and all of them cats. I even take Gangsta Boo because Gangsta Boo had her own wave too. A lot of people forget. You know what I mean?
And she was
my dog, man. Shout out to Gangsta
And she was fine. Hey, the first motherfucker I used to be like, she cold. You know what I'm saying? Her and Mercedes was like two hot South girls at that time. You know what I mean? And Mia X, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only ones you had to go No Limit or Hypnotized Mind or, you know what I mean? Or Cash Money. But Cash Money never had no chicks at that time, only No Limit and Hypnotized Mind did, you know what I'm saying? So
what's the favorite verse you've ever done?
I fall in love with every verse I do every day, man.
Okay, that's the right answer. Do you have a favorite song of yours that stands out?
I got a song called Crazy too. I'm gonna put it out on this next project that I got coming out. But I really had the song for a couple years, really. I've been sitting on it for a couple years, but the song is so deep to me. I just want to, the visual and everything to be right. But it's about time. Crazy too, yeah.
Right. Also, you actually on the way it is too, man. You actually got to work with Luca Brasi himself. Kevin Gates, man. Like, how was it? Working with Kevin Gates at that time when he was out there getting it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was both hungry at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, how was it working with that man? And how what was it like working with Kevin Gates at that time?
That's a smart dude too, man. I had a crib in Miami at the time. He used to come to my crib in Miami all the time.
Right.
And that's when we did that record. And then I got a new record I'm finna drop too that we just recently did. It's called Like Mine, so that'll be something to look for. But Gates a good dude, man.
Right. Gotta have to get on there with you, man. Hey, cause I'll be bumping your shit, man. I've been bumping your monthly, Compton Menace monthlies for a minute on that piff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I didn't really promote him because I wanted niggas to go like really fuck with it and appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, we did though. We did at that time. You remember that piff and live mixtapes, and when you finally like, especially coming where I'm from, like we had to like find a way to go get it. Like we had to download, off of Livewire, or you had to, had to get them Bear Shares or Napster and shit like that. But also when we found out we could get live mixtapes, live free mixtapes, it was like, oh shit, you know what I mean?
Oh no.
And speaking of mixtapes, like what was like the best like out of like at that time in that era and now too? Do you think like mixtapes? Well, what's the difference between mixtapes and albums, and what you rather do on mixtape money or album money?
Well, I've been independent really my whole career, so it's all the same to me. But
just get the paper.
I think mixtape is just a way to put out music that ain't really like mixed and shit like that, professionally mixed or
right.
Is this a good?
And kind of want to, see, where it goes. Who's feeling what.
Yeah, facts. I think that's a good avenue for that.
Yeah, so it's like why pay for the engineer to be there mastering it? The song's not going to be hot.
Yeah, you
and that's how you put out the mixtapes. There was that mixtape era, like the whole Black Wall Street Journal and all those back in the day when DJ Ski was there fucking with Black Wall Street.
Yeah, but that was a good time too because the consumer had to get the CD straight from us. Like even my first project I put out, I made like $30,000-$40,000 off of it, just off of my site. Just you order it and I send it to you. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Slanging mixtapes.
Yeah. So that was always a good time. So that's kind of like it was doing the album shit too, but I understood what it was. So even then I had put more into how my shit looked. You feel me?
Right.
I put more into how the packaging was, how the CD looked, how everything else looked, because even though it was presented as a mixtape, I was still pushing my shit like an album. I still wanted that quality. You feel me?
Oh yeah, I had the same thing happen. Like I made a mixtape that was an album. Like I didn't rap or nothing. I was always the A&R. I middleman the tracks for everybody and sent it around and got features and put the mixtape out of all the songs I did. But I've got I got a box of CDs still left actually, but one of them did 10,000 copies. But I fucked up and I sold the original copy for $1,000, and that person went and made 10,000 copies. It was a screw job.
Yeah.
What's the favorite role you've ever had and played in a movie?
Man, I gotta say OG Two-Tone, man. Yeah. OG Two-Tone open up all the doors for everything else for me.
Okay. And do you have any tattoos you regret? I got one.
No, I got a couple tattoos that I laugh at when I see the motherfuckers, but I feel like everything I did to remind me of those moments. You feel me? So
yeah,
even if I got some shit that's misspelled on me, there's cricket, all type of shit, but it's just a funny reminder to me. You feel me?
Yeah, I got one where my tattoo artist was G-hole, and it's like a drug up here. I don't know if they have it, but the guy was so high on drugs that he passed out while he was tattooing my stomach, and the needle went on a run.
Damn.
So now there's a lot. I got a random line in the middle of my tattoo, and then the girl.
That sounds
painful as a motherfucker.
Yeah, that do sound painful. Like that's some shit that I don't want nobody to be.
Yeah, the girlfriend at the time kicked the table, and she's like, "Look, he's asleep," and he was literally asleep while tattooing my stomach. And then I got up that moment. I'm like, "You're fucking done, man," and I left. I had to get my stomach redone, but.
Oh, you gotta be done with that.
The dude that did my mama's name on my arm, he was on drugs and he couldn't spell.
Oh fuck!
Oh shit. So I can't imagine what you just said. You know what I'm saying?
They
You
don't
can
say
imagine
Linda,
what somebody said.
It say Leada. They don't say Linda, it say Leada.
Shit. Yeah, said Leada. Is that like your worst tattoo? Like you were like, hold on, yeah, that had to be one of your worst tattoos.
It gotta be.
It gotta be. What was one of your favorite tattoos?
Probably my kid's name. Kid's name.
That's hard. That's hard.
My first kid name, I was still in my little fucked up mind thought, so I got his name with some little red chucks attached to the bottom.
Yeah. Remember, I think it was somebody in Slaughterhouse. Remember, they forgot to put the H in Slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah. Now they make you sign off on any words on your tattoo.
Facts.
Yeah. Okay, so yesterday the young Dolph,
the young Dolph incident,
murder happened. What were your memories of him?
Man, Dolph was always a cool dude, man. He was always his boss. You feel me? He always moved on his own accord, and he made his own way. You feel me? And every time I saw him, it was love. Every time we hung out, it was love. You know, but it's just fucked up.
Right.
Shit like that is happening.
Right, especially in your own city. Like how I just feel like now, you know, a lot of people, you know, especially in rap right now, like what you think like now, like like your own city, you know, you want to come and bring a lot of shit back to your city and want to stay in that type of love. Do you think nowadays, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Nowadays, what you think of like, okay, you show too much love now, or still be the same, or just things happen?
Really, I don't be hanging out. I don't be hanging. I'm not pulling up in the hood or fuck with niggas. Like nigga want to come fuck with me, they come fuck with me. You feel me?
Right.
Outside of the hood, because at the end of the day, like Project Pass here, they never go killing no broke man dream.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel me? And another thing, hatred is one thing, envy is one thing. Niggas will hate you from a mile away. Niggas that hate you don't even know you. You feel me? Niggas that envy you, them majority of people is close to you.
Yep. And that is a fact, man. It be your own kid trying to outdo you.
And those are the people that hurt you. If you're not the haters. The haters not, it's the envy.
Right.
No, that's for sure. It's the ones closest to you that'll fuck you over the most. Are you still friends with Deshaun Jackson?
Yeah, DJ, that's my guy.
Oh, fucking sweet. At least he's gone back, right? He went to Cleveland?
I think last time I checked, he was in Vegas, right? With the Raiders.
With the Raiders?
Okay, yeah. He was cut.
I was about to say, I thought I saw him play with the
he was playing with the Rams,
Chiefs.
He was playing with the Rams, and then I saw him with the Raiders.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they went there after the Ruggs incident. Like, if you're making all that money, why can't you just take an Uber?
Man, you heard me.
Hey, right?
If he was in a motherfucking McLaren, why not be in the back of the Maybach with somebody driving you?
Yeah.
Hey, right.
Exactly. You're making all that money, and you think like even like Hernandez back in the day, like when he killed the people, like you're fucking making all this money. You have to pay somebody. Pay somebody to do it. Be smart.
Yeah. Anybody can do it. All it takes is that one bad mistake.
Exactly.
Yep. That's true.
Yeah, that's what's your go-to drink?
Go ahead.
Yeah, what's your go-to drink?
Hennessy.
Okay.
Hand doggy dog, man.
That's
right. Right. Nice and smooth the way it go down. I don't give a fuck, classic man. I'm gonna drink my Hennessy.
That's all I drink. Hennessy.
Bro, all right, coming from Cali, what is your favorite restaurant in Cali? Mine's is always Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, and hold on, 2, matter of fact, and In-N-Out. I don't know why I love In-N-Out like a motherfucker.
Well, I'm gonna tell you the restaurants that we own. Fishbone.
Yeah.
Soul Food Shack. Make sure you get some Soul Food Shack. Make sure you get you some all flavor, no grease.
Okay.
Make sure you get you some Trap Kitchen. Make sure you get you some Blue Kitchen.
Ooh, I might have to get. Hey, next time I'm going back to Cali, man, I'm hitting you up and tell me, hey, man, what's the spots again so I can go ahead and go. For real.
Fire too.
My fam been wanting me to come back, man. They was like, yo, because they used to live in Anaheim, but now they live in LA. I forgot what part in LA, but they was like, yo, man, we want you to come back. I'm like, I ain't bet, because next time they're gonna have to, we have to roll and see what's the good spot. So
hell yeah, I got you for sure.
Already.
Do you have a favorite sports franchise?
Franchise? Say San Francisco.
49ers?
Yeah, the Niners.
What's your favorite player on there?
I ain't got no favorite player on there per se right now.
Right.
I'm just a fan of the franchise.
Yeah, right. You watch sports?
Yeah, we was actually watching a game right now.
Oh yeah, it's on in the background.
Yeah, we was watching that game.
Oh. Right. Which I hope New England lose, because I'm a Miami Dolphins fan
right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they winning. I know. And now I'm like, shit. We just now run a couple of games. I'm just like, I don't know now.
No,
and they looking good.
Your Dolphins still suck. Your Dolphins still suck. Yeah, your Dolphins still suck, man.
Hey, yo, they still suck, but at the end of the day, I'm still gonna be a Dolphin no matter what.
I'm a Seahawks fan, being that it's a 2-hour drive from.
Yeah,
Seattle's only 2 hours away, so it's a close drive, and it's our home team.
The Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle Seahawks.
Oh yeah, they're pretty good normally.
Yeah, and it's our home team, right? They're a 2-hour drive.
That's pretty nice.
Okay, well, why don't you tell us about some stuff you got going on? What are you doing nowadays?
Well, I can't tell you the name of the album, but I got an album coming in February. It's gonna be pretty dope. I'm gonna give away a card with it, with the year anniversary with it, and then I got a couple more movies coming out this year. You talked about one of them.
Yeah.
Another one I got to play George Crumb. And that's the black guy who invented the potato chip in 1983, I believe.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah. That's
so
historical.
In 1856. My bad, 1856.
1856. Yeah.
He invented the potato chip.
Yeah, George Crumb. I got to play him. It's a lot of shit I'm doing. I'm directing shit now, man.
And you did that. You were in that. Red and blue make green, right?
Oh yeah. You talking about Baby Gangster?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was on Baby. Yeah, Baby Gangster. It was that was a good movie. We all came together and did that. Shout out to Diamond and everybody else that was involved in it. It was a good thing, man. Make sure y'all go check it out too. It's on platforms.
Yeah, okay. I know. I need to see that. Yeah,
for sure. I got a project I did called Back to the Plot. It's gonna be coming out this summer too. It's gonna have a lot of your rappers in there that you've seen. It's gonna be good.
Okay.
Right. Well, and also, like, now you about to direct and about to do all these things. What do you think now? Besides, like, what's best right now? The movie money, show money, or the music money?
So like this, the movies is my job. The music, I just love doing
it. That's love.
I'm gonna do the music for the rest of my life. It do pay my bills and shit like that, but the movie money is a whole different ballgame.
Oh yeah,
right. Right, because everybody be like, oh man, gotta go with the movies, you know what I'm saying? All right,
that movie bag right now and later, forever.
Right. Okay, I got a hot seat question for you. Michael Jackson or Prince?
Michael Jackson.
I got a couple of those. Hang on.
Chris Brown or Usher?
Chris Brown.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And Biggie or Tupac?
Tupac.
Of course. I say Tupac. Hey, I got Tupac on my wall. You know what I'm saying? I got to have Juice on my wall, and I got Nip right there. You know what I'm saying? I wanted a big ass painting of Nip. I might still get that one day. But you know what I'm saying?
What about Nas or Jay-Z?
Nas.
Okay. Ja Rule or 50?
Ja.
Oh, okay. That's not Aftermath, Murder Inc.
Murder Inc.
Oh shit. LeBron, Jordan, or Kobe?
Kobe. You gotta be Kobe, man. You know that.
Yeah, of course. Okay. And
Kobe or Michael Jordan?
Kobe.
Yeah.
And
who Kobe, man. Have you ever been to a Lakers game?
Nope.
Oh,
I know, me either, man. I wanted to go. I wanted to go so bad. I've been to Staples Center, and I was like, man, this is the closest I ever get inside this motherfucker.
No, I have. I think I went to a Clipper game. I went to go see Miami play when LeBron was playing for him in Game 7 in Miami.
Okay.
That was a good experience.
Right. And coming from Compton right now, man, seeing how much because I think you did music with Kendrick Lamar too, didn't you?
No, me and Kendrick don't have none yet. We've been talking though.
Oh, see, hey, but you know, coming from Compton and seeing how much, you know, he just now showed his face now. You know what I mean? You know, this man, this how impactful, you know, Kung Fu Kenny is. He all of a sudden he does a show and it just blows up quick, you know. How's it, you know, coming from that era, you know what I'm saying, with seeing how TDE, you know, like, you know, Schoolboy and I Have Soul and the other cats, like, how is it like talking to them too? Because I know you pretty much, you know, had to see them, you know what I mean? Like, how is it?
All of them as a family, man. We've been fucking around before it even got big for him. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just proud of all of them. You feel me? We was all hanging around. We was all in the studio. We was all homies before J-Rock blew up. We was there before everything. From when Kendrick Lamar was K-Dot.
Right.
So I'm just proud to see how everybody, you know, gained and became successful and did their own thing. I love to see that every time.
Right. What was it like just, you know, being, you know, hanging around with him, and how much impact does he have in the game right now? Well, because he pretty much got the game in the chokehold. Everybody's waiting for his album.
Yeah. He do for sure. He do. But he always been, you know, laid back, cool dudes, man. So we all came up around each other. So it's different from like if somebody would see him or me that haven't came up around us. You feel me? It's still like we still the same people to each other. We still act the same to each other. You feel me?
Right.
We still tell the same jokes. We still found each other still.
Right.
If you could, like, you know, if you could play any pro sport, what would it be?
Baseball.
Okay.
That's where the money at.
Oh yeah, that's or like golf even makes a lot of fun.
That's where the money at.
Right.
I ain't got to worry about getting tackled and shit.
Yeah, baseball for sure.
We got another high.
Hey, big titties or big ass?
Big ass.
Okay.
I was about to say this. Okay.
And
Melissa Ford or Gloria Velez, if you remember who they are.
You know, some funny. Neither one of them, man. I'm married, man.
Okay.
I got a funny story though.
All right. Tell it.
Gloria used to be my partner.
Hey, shout out to Gloria. She got a podcast now. She's a Facebook friend, man. Matter of fact, she's a real dope person, for real, and an icon.
I had Gloria come. I had flew her to Miami. Well, into Miami because I was giving out turkeys and shit, and I had her come out and pass out turkeys with me in Miami.
Oh, right. She's a real cool person. All right, how about this? Halle Berry.
He's got a wife. You just said that.
Of course, if you wasn't married, Halle Berry.
You're vlatting him right now, man.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just asking. Halle Berry. Everybody had these jeans back in the days, you know. Halle Berry or Nia Long.
Ooh.
Neither one of them.
The correct answer is his wife.
Neither one of them.
Of course. Well, I'm not trying to, flagellate anything. I'm just saying, I have a girlfriend
I've been doing it.
Not really,
I've been doing this too long, man. I found you feel me?
Yeah, for real. This too long. It's facts. It's facts. It's facts. It's facts.
Let's get back on track here.
All right, let's get back to the track. Okay.
What do you feel about the state of hip hop nowadays?
Man, it's just a game of learning.
Yeah,
it's just a game of learning. Niggas just gotta get on board. Get smart. Stop being lazy.
Learn to adapt.
Hey, I got another one for you, man. Here's a hot seat one. DJ Quick or Daz?
Ooh.
Daz.
Yeah.
Daz had them. Hey, Daz had them motherfucking shit.
Daz got them backers.
Do you have a dream venue that you've to perform in one day? Or what's the best venue you've performed in?
I want to do the Forum.
Oh, Inglewood Forum.
Yeah, the Inglewood Forum.
Oh, okay.
Okay. If it's placed in any stage that you want to go right now, like what would it be?
Man.
Miami.
I ain't gonna lie. I like no, not Miami. No. I like going up to Providence. You know what Providence at?
Yeah, Providence. Yeah, I know what Providence is at. Yeah, Rhode Island.
I like it up there.
I always wanted to go to New York just because, hip hop came from New York. So I always wanted to go, which I'm hearing that the Bronx is not really the birth of hip hop. That's what I'm hearing. But I would love to have a documentary on this one. You know what I'm saying?
Man, because it was just a way of entertaining yourself, man. That shit started everywhere, man.
Everywhere, for real. Yeah. It really is, for real, technically, because we never know where it came from. You know what I'm saying?
It's a way of entertaining yourself.
New York claimed it. You know what I mean? So, but
all that shit was garbage, though.
Garbage back in?
All that shit was garbage, man.
Yeah.
I mean, they was just rapping, you know what I'm saying? I mean, all due respect to all hip hop, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, it was like, it didn't have no like song stamp at that time, you know what I'm saying? They was just talking, not talking, but, freestyling, basically going on top of the dome, you know what I mean? So.
They had nothing else to do.
Right. Well.
Do you have a favorite movie?
You said what?
What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie, I gotta say, is saw this movie called Next Day.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. Cut out.
What was
Next Day Air.
Next Day Air. Shout out. And matter of fact, shout out to Amari Hardwick. That's the first time second time I seen him, because I remember watching Training Day whenever he was, he was the 88 vet, Hey, and they had Mike Epps in there too.
Yeah. What about I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker?
Now that's a young Chris Rock right there.
Yeah,
damn, that's like he's like, oh goddamn, I'm sure he is hungry. How about this one wheel?
Remember CB4?
CB4.
Yeah, you remember that movie with Chris Rock? CB4 was like basically a spoof of NWA.
Mm-hmm. They had like two spoofs. Yeah. Like, have you ever heard of the Fear of the Black Hat?
Nah, I ain't never heard of it.
Man, we talked to DJ Yella. DJ Yella didn't even know that they made another spoof of NWA. He was like, Fear of the Black Hat? Who the fuck? Like, and it's crazy. Rusty Cundiff did that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, Prince, to keep this, we need to keep it under an hour so we can post it. So we should probably wrap her up. If you got another question.
Okay. Got another question, man. So, hip hop right now, man, is, it's doing phenomenal, man. I don't know if you watch podcasts and stuff like Kanye right now, with his iconic interview right now. Shout out to DJ EFN. Like, what you think, like, now, since hip hop is coming back, you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of conscious rap and there's a lot of other raps like back then. But now it's just you got a lot of people. Who are you feeling right now? Who are you feeling and who is in your playlist right now?
I got you. I listen to a lot of Drake, and I like Lil Baby.
Yeah, Lil Baby hard right now.
Yeah, that's really who I'm fucking with right now. My shit.
And what do you think about the platforms like nowadays? Being that there's so many, every person in town's got a damn podcast, and basically it just is another platform for you guys to get your stories out.
Well, yeah, it sound that easy, but it ain't.
No.
It's about the right platform to get your shit off of.
Right.
No, you guys.
Any platforms hit nowadays.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, everybody still got to put that work in. Ain't nobody like getting it easy. Ain't nobody getting it easy, I would say. You feel me?
Right. Gotta go in, gotta go hard.
It's just something to appreciate, though. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just like, this is just like bringing all y'all cities, instead of us having to go do a promo tour to go to all y'all cities, it could just come to us right here. And this is a beautiful thing. You know, you ain't gotta wait till Compton Menace come to Canada. You could have him right here.
Exactly.
That's, you know,
pretty
so
awesome.
I feel like that's a good thing, and it's like real direct. But
yeah. Okay. Well, I'm personally want to thank you for giving us the time to come on and give us some chats and chatting to you. I mean, I followed your career for many years, all the way back to the Black Wall Street days. So
appreciate it.
And it was good to finally connect. Like, it's like when Prince messaged me, he's like, "Yeah, I got Compton Menace." I'm like, "No way, fuck yeah!"
I was like, "Yo, man," I was like, "Man, let me get Compton Menace, man," because I like with me in hip hop, man, because I've been bumping you too off of the Black Wall Street days too. And I was just like, yo, man, let's do Compton, man. Compton Menace, man, because we really fuck with y'all, especially down here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We really fuck with, the whole Cali period. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bay is like distant cousins to us. You know what I'm saying? R.P. Mac. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it was an honor to just have you over here, man, and chopping it up, man. And we're going to support, we're going to show love to you, man.
I appreciate it.
And we always here with you, man. So it was an honor, bro.
I appreciate you. Look, let me tell you this. You say you from Kansas, right?
Yeah, Kansas City.
So listen,
KC Mo.
The first record that me and Nipsey did do, we was on tour with Game in Kansas City. And I can't think of the rapper name. This is the first person that bought a verse for me and Nipsey, and we did a song with them.
Oh, you talking about Ron Ron?
What's the name of the group though?
Oh,
it was a group they was in.
Ron Ron was in a group. Let me see. I think I know what you're talking about. If I knew, I know somebody knows. Damn, yeah. I wish I can't fucking remember.
Once I think about it, I'm a DM you though. But
I had to say that.
Shout out to Kansas, because that was the first time me and Nip even did a song together. That was like a 2010, 2009 or something.
Right. Because I'm from KC Mo, so but we all get that same love no matter where we at. You know what I'm saying? Right. We all, you know what I'm saying, Midwest out, we all West Coast out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
appreciate it.
I am going to ask somebody too. Just hit me up and let me know too, because I probably know who it is too.
All day. I appreciate y'all for having me too.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man.